All right. We're back again with another season 4 preseason interview. You just saw him getting eliminated via rocks, the first ever in Survivor Syracuse history, but he's back for redemption, back for revenge to play in season 4. Welcome back, Karl. For those of us that don't know you, give us an introduction again.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Karl. I'm a senior here at Syracuse. I'm a broadcast journalism major. I'm from Oregon, and I love Survivor. I had a really fun time playing it the first time around, and a lot of my tribe mates did really well. I thought I had a good group, got unlucky, and we're running it back because it was a great time, and I think I can go really far.
Oh, 100%. So why did you choose to play again?
I think for me, it was just another chance at doing something fun, meeting new people, all the things about the first season I loved. I had such a good time playing the first time around, and it ended just in the blink of an eye. That was maybe the hardest part, was it ended so quickly. So I'm ready to get the wheels turning again. I'm ready to get back into the action, and more than anything, I'm just ready to kind of like, after playing one time, I have some of those jitters out of the way. So playing a second time, like, I just feel really grateful. Like, I get to come out, really like put it all out there, because like I tried first time, things didn't go great, but to have a second chance right after, I feel really lucky.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you had all the ducks in a row. You could have potentially won it, and one of your biggest allies actually did end up winning the game. Unfortunately, you had to go the way you went. But if any, do you have any regrets the last time you played?
Yeah, I think that the biggest regret I had was just, I don't think I built as strong of personal relationships across the board as I could have. I wasn't talking to absolutely everybody, and I'm just like, I'm not the most social person. I do think that this season's interesting though, because I played on a season like this, out not really in person, sort of you get to see people, but pandemic world, it's different. And I think that could be an advantage having done it before. But I definitely think it's a point of prioritization for me, is building those relationships, because I think like I had a chance if I went down towards the end, but I didn't have a chance to test those relationships. I feel comfortable enough, and now it's just kind of letting go and letting myself get to know people and building those stronger bonds. Because more than anything else, I think that's where other people may have had a step ahead of me by the time I went out.
Oh, 100%. That's very valid. That being said, so being a returnee, there's a possibility for other returnees to join as well. Who is someone that you would want to see, and who is someone you would not want to see, stretching from the 3 seasons?
You know, it's hard with saying who do I want to see, just because there's a lot of people, and it's a lot of just, maybe they'll be on, maybe they won't. Because I mean, whether it's people from my season with a a Sabrina or a Molly, who are people I played really closely with. There's people I just know outside of the game and I'm friends with. Like if, for example, Megan Fitzgerald came back and played, I'd be set. I just like her a lot. We're friends. There's people who've graduated, so as much as I would like to play with, like Julia Kelly, she's gone. I know that. I'm very interested to see about what it would be like. I don't know if he's the person I'm most excited about playing with, but if Jake is on the season, I think he's fascinating to me because he is such a driven fan, but I think I have a different view on him than maybe some other people. I'm really willing to work with him because he doesn't scare me as like this over strategizing major manipulator. Like I think I can handle that. So he's one of those people I'm excited that I think I could work with. People I don't want to see, like don't really want to see, as I said, Adam would just be stressful, like just stress. Not too many people. I don't know. I mean, there's been a few people over the years, but for the most part, I hope that I'd get the chance to meet people, see how they play the game. Yeah, I'm not too worried about anybody.
So if you had to choose one big thing about your game that you want to change for season 4, what would that be and why?
I really want to find an idol. Like I didn't try nearly hard enough the last time. I kind of like, I put in a little bit of effort, but it was like early clues. Okay, we'll kind of look around, or like I would actually like listen to people when they were like, yeah, I'll tell you if I go and look for it or find it. Like It was just, I was overly trusting, I think, of a lot of those things. So when it comes to things like idols or just playing for myself, that's what I want to make the change in. I want to like go and really put the effort into finding idols, looking for advantages, just like constantly keeping my game first. Because I think I did a good job of positioning, keeping everybody in the loop. I wasn't like a huge threat, any of that, but I could have been doing more for myself. So that's kind of like just taking that extra step and really always making sure I keep my eyes on the prize. And sometimes that's finding an idol, sometimes that's hanging in a challenge, but it's just always trying to put my game first, and really putting the effort in. Because I mean, look, I didn't think I'd have a second chance, but now that I do, I know I can't waste it.
All right, moving forward, if you had to choose an animal to represent yourself during the season, what animal would that be?
I really like bison.
Ooh, why?
Bison are great. They're big, they're strong. They're like the least aggressive animals, but you just still won't mess with them, which I really like.
Hmm.
Like they're just like they're big, they're scary. They kind of go around with the herd, but like they can take care of themselves. Um, but I think they like attract other things around them too. Like I just think of like a bird coming and like flying and sitting on the bison. That's the image in my head of like people need it. It doesn't scare people away, but like there's enough of a fear factor. Like nobody's messing with you when you're the big and when you're big and strong, but you don't like actually push people. And I think that's the role I want to do. I don't want to seem weak. I don't think I need to. I think the first season I came in and I was like, nobody's going to be able to tell that I'm 6 foot. Nobody's going to be able to tell that I'm kind of fast. Nobody's going to be able to tell that I'm smart. Like I wanted to hide everything.
Ooh.
Um, and I think that's the biggest thing for me this season is I just don't think I have to. I think there are certain things that I need to keep under the radar. There is not every part of my game that needs to be out in the open, but there's a lot that I just don't need to be so scared about.
Mm.
Um, because I was doing everything in my power the first season to make sure I had no target. And I think I just played less game because of it.
And lastly, what do you have to say to your future castmates on what they should expect from season 4, Karl?
I think they should expect somebody who is coming in ready to go, prepared, who's just like I'm all in. I'm ready to compete. I'm ready to talk. Like tell me where to go, sign me up because I'm just ready. Ready to go, ready to compete and just have fun. Lay it all out there.
I love it. Well, that was Karl. Thank you again, Karl. We will see him out there on season 4 for that beginning, middle, and end, and hopefully that end will be at the finish line as the champion of season 4. Having said, best of luck, Karl. Can't wait to see you play, and thank you.